The Idaho Department of Health and Welfare says the number of drug overdoses in the U.S. doubled from just under 50,000 per year to nearly 100,000 per year. In Idaho specifically, we've seen a significant increase in drug overdoses the past 3 years. But community members are coming together trying to make sure addicts have support. Abby Davis talked with one of those community members last week. And Abby, she is making an impact, isn't she?
That's right, Deb. I get that.
Pebbles Willis started abusing drugs when she turned 18.
It was just a lot of childhood trauma that brought me to using, and then dealing with mental health on top of that.
Willis persevered and is 6 years sober, but she says at times it was a lonely journey.
I had a drug and alcohol counselor that he did everything by the book. He never had life experience, so it was really hard to connect with that person.
Willis now brings life experience to her work as a peer outreach specialist for Ideal Option, an organization fighting against the opioid epidemic.
Help yourself, take a pen, take a bracelet. If you know anybody that needs some Narcan. Yesterday I spent 6 hours helping a gentleman get into detox.
As the only peer mentor in Idaho, Willis educates people in the Boise community about various addiction resources.
The need is huge in Idaho.
Kimberly Hill, Ideal Option Community Outreach Manager, says that need is only growing as the opioid crisis in Idaho worsens.
We're seeing an uptick in fentanyl throughout Idaho, which is a huge, dangerous, deadly drug.
Data from the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare shows that 44% of overdose deaths in 2021 involved synthetic opioids like fentanyl. That's more than double the amount in 2020, and it's a 32% increase from 2019.
They're fighting to try to live the next day, and that's hard.
3 times a week, Willis travels to different nonprofits and organizations around Boise, making sure people get the help they need.
I'll hand out my Narcan, my Ideal Option bags and whatnot, and if they're willing and if they're ready to get their life changed, then I go ahead and get an appointment set up for them. And we have no wait time, so they get in pretty quick.
Helping addicts know they aren't alone makes all the difference.
That's kind of what I'm here to do, is like help them get back on their feet. Show them that, hey, I've been there, I've done that, I know what it's like, and I know that we can get you back to where you want to be in your life.
Hill says right now only about 10% of Idahoans who need help are actually getting treatment, but Ideal Option is trying to increase their ability to help, so that includes hiring more peer outreach specialists like Willis and staffing mobile units to help reach rural communities, which Hill says are greatly underserved when it comes to addiction.
Yeah, getting out to those rural places to help those in need. Abby, thank you very much.